WRESTLEDUDE!
Hello you guys, and welcome back to another episode of WWE 2K Fortnite Fusion. As here today we are going to be recreating the skin Raven from Fortnite here on the dead man, the Undertaker. So we're getting into this here. First we're going to take this hood and we're going to make it black. We want to get the face of the Undertaker completely covered, or mostly covered. So first off we have the hood, and then we have our face mask, which want to go ahead and make this all black. I chose to use this one just because it covered a whole lot more surface area and it looked much more defined than any of the other ones. Now for the eyes, they have these glowing purple-ish eyes. Now you want to go to the sunglasses, and you want to go down to the pair of Macho Man NWO sunglasses right here, and what you want to do is you want to change the colors so all of them are black. I just made sure that this was a darker black, if that's even possible. And then you want to go to images, go to designs, and then you want to go to these little ovals, and you want to place them in the eye sockets where they would be in the game. You want to make sure that they're kind of narrow, so they look like they're the game. You want to give them the material of glow. Don't change the intensity at all, just keep them glowing, and then pick the purple color. There we go. And then you want to emboss it all the way up to 100, and you want to do this for each one, that way it looks balanced out. And for the second one, before you put it on the other side of the face, you want to make sure it's the same size as the first one. So what you want to do is take it over to the first one and then line it up to where it's shaped exactly like the other one, then drag it over to where the other eye should be placed. Pick the color, go to the materials, and make it glow, and then that's the face of Raven on the Undertaker. And then you want to make sure that you emboss both sides. Make sure it's nice and balanced. And changing the colorless thing doesn't really change it that much. And then here we're going to work on the torso area. Now what you want to do is you want to go and take this classic Undertaker top, and then right here, this is where it gets kind of tricky because you have to find an undershirt where you can make it look like he has the purple scarf. This is kind of what I did at the start, but I ended up having a problem where I needed to cover up the tattoos on his arms, so I had to change the undershirt. So I kept this shirt as is, but I changed the undershirt to sort of a Jeff Hardy undershirt. So it has two different colors. This is a dress shirt, this isn't the one that I used, but you want to find something that sticks to the body, like this. This one is like a Jeff Hardy shirt, so what you want to do is you want to make both colors black. And I know you're probably wondering, well, if both colors are black, how am I supposed to get that illusion of the purple cloth that hangs from his face? Well, what you want to do for that is you want to take a logo, take a design from the designs, and you want to make it purple, and then drag it over to that little spot. And you're going to see here, I drag it, so that way it covers up this area, make sure it's not being seen on any other surface. And then that's when I make the shape purple. You want to make it bright purple or dark purple, whichever one works best for you. I chose dark purple. And then we just want to, now we're going to work on the hands. Now, Raven has some very distinct hands. He has like these belt buckle things wrapped around, and one that I found is in the generics. You want to go down to the bottom. This one is kind of covered in fur. I don't think that would work. What you want to use is this one. This one looks almost dead on. It has the belt buckle things around it. You can make it black. There weren't any sharp nails. I wanted to give him the sharp nails as well, but I couldn't find any. So I just had to end up giving him these. So these are the colors you want to use. Make those black, make the belts brown, and do that for the other arm as well. And now from here, just looking over here just a little bit, going down below. And for the bottom part, we have to take away the bottoms, and we have to put on tights. I know it's been a while since we've seen The Undertaker in tights, but not the first time we've seen the Undertaker in tights. So what you want to do for the tights is grab a darker purple color, and this will make sense here in a little bit. So make both legs dark purple, and then what you want to do is you want to go to Images, go to Designs, and take these small lines, and you'll notice that the Reaper costume and a lot of the Fortnite costumes has these like little lines going around their legs, almost like they're bandaged up their legs, or like they have a holster around their leg. So what you want to do is you want to take 2 of these. I'm only doing 1 right now. Take 2 of these and then put them around the leg area, make them black, as that's the color on the Reaper skin. And then you want to take another one, do the exact same thing except space it out just a little bit. The only reason I'm not connecting this to any kind of holster is because there's going to be a part that covers up the part where you would see the holster, so there's really no need to waste a lot of time on that if it's not going to be seen. So here we go, I'm just spacing this out. There we go. You want to make sure it's not that thick. I don't know why the camera changing made it look so thick. But you want to go around, make sure that it's shaped up. There we go, it's almost facing. Make sure it's not too far apart. Make it black as well. There we go. So those are the wrappings for the leg. And now from here, just taking another look over everything. And for the kick pads, I thought about using these sharp looking ones, but I didn't think they would give off the right feel. So I went down to these ones, and these ones look like they would work a heck of a lot better since they have that feeling of like wrapped around knee pads from the game Fortnite. So I'm just playing around with the colors a little bit. You can choose whatever shade of brown you want. And then the belt buckles, you can make them whatever color you want. I just chose these just because I felt like they fit more. Alright, and those are the kick pads. And then we're going to look at bottoms. Trying to find something. Now Reaper has this like wrap around, almost like a hula skirt thing. Now there are a lot of options for this, but the one thing that I found out to be pretty good that you're going to see here is actually in belts. You want to go to belts, and the one thing that I found that actually fit pretty darn well was actually Brie Bella's shirt, as you see here. I know it's not that long, but it did work. I looked through a couple other options, like Eric Young's t-shirt that he hangs, although that only goes on the front. I wanted something that covers up the sides and the back. Tatanka, I was thinking about that, but also it covers up just the front and the back. I needed something to cover up the sides. Same thing with Killian Dane's belt, so I ended up settling on Brie Bella's shirt. And from there you want to change all the colors and everything just so it's all black, and like I said, it'll cover up that spot on the leg where you would see the holster normally, but now all you see is just the black skirt, quote unquote. And that should do it for Raven in 2K18 on the Undertaker. So we're going to take a look at the final product here. I'd say that looks pretty darn close. If you guys enjoyed this episode, don't forget to drop it a like and tell me what you think. What skins should I do next? Let me know in the comment section below. I have been Jacob from the WRESTLEDUDE channel, and this has been Raven for WWE 2K Fortnite Fusion. See you guys next time.